Each year, men and women across the country compete to raise money for blood cancer research. And the two top fundraisers earn the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's Man and Woman of the Year titles. The New Mexico El Paso chapter is here to introduce its 2011 Man and Women of the Year. Jason DePuy, is that how you say?
DePuy, close enough.
I like
Works
that
for me.
name, very fancy. And Barbara Cooke, and we welcome both of you. Thank you so much for being here. And joining them is Judy Hines, and Judy is the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's campaign manager. So welcome to all of you. Congratulations to both of you. What a wonderful honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And what a wonderful thing you're doing for so many people out there. And I think before we get any further, Judy, why don't you tell us a little bit about what leukemia and lymphoma are?
Sure. So basically the mission of the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society is to cure leukemia, lymphoma, Hodgkin's disease, myeloma, and then to improve the quality of lives for our patients and for their families. So you know, we offer patient services, patient aid, and really just try to spread awareness around blood cancer and the research and advocacy that's happening. And
isn't the first step really awareness for everybody?
Exactly.
And I think people do really get confused because, you know, they hear leukemia, they hear lymphoma, they hear myeloma, they don't really know the difference. Is there anything that you can do to shed a little light for people to understand the differences between the diseases?
Well, essentially everything that the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society is an advocate for is blood cancer. So everything falls under that umbrella. But I mean, there's so many. I wouldn't have enough time this morning to share everything. But definitely, you know, go to our website and take a look. And there's lots of information there for anyone. But Jason and Barbara have done a great job in creating more awareness in our local community, definitely.
Absolutely, and going back to that point, fundraising is really critical to finding a cure. And so I'm just curious from both of you, what are the roles of the Man and Women of the Year to helping with that fundraising?
Well, it was a 10-week program where we got to raise as much money as we possibly could. Each dollar counted as a vote. And, you know, all the contestants did it for different reasons. But we really appreciated having all the contestants in there because it made it competitive and gave us something to shoot for. And it also helped us raise over $113,000.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. That's a great number. That's a great number. And as the winners, what do you carry on? What are your roles that continue on from this point forward now?
Just for me, it's just continue in helping in leukemia and lymphoma and keep fundraising, helping to find a cure.
And what are some of the fundraising activities that you guys prepare and plan?
Well, for the future, one of the things that we'll be doing is we'll be helping with the Light the Night. We'll also help out with team and training because we raise so much money. It's a lot of fun for us to be able to go out to these other events and motivate people to continue to fundraise.
That's so great. And how did you actually get involved in the first place?
I got involved. I had a very dear friend that died from leukemia, and I had a lady come up to me and give me an opportunity to try to make a difference, so I decided to join in and try to make a difference.
That's a great example. And what about you, Jason?
My son Hayden, who better be at school right now, last day of APS, was diagnosed with leukemia when he was 6. He's almost 13 now, and he was my campaign manager and my big inspiration to do this. So.
I love to hear it. And what a wonderful example you both are for so many people, and as you said, you know, just to continue to motivate. And what I really appreciate so much is, you know, we all hear stories all the time, and people say, oh, I'd love for you to get involved, and we all say, oh yeah, I'd love it, but you really did. And you're really making a difference. And isn't that great to see, Judy?
No, it's huge. I mean, the commitment that these two and the remainder of the candidates, you know, put forth is amazing. It took up a lot of their time, a lot of effort. I talked to them quite a bit over the last 10 weeks, and it really was a huge commitment and made a huge difference.
Now, tell everybody again how much money you each raised.
I raised $28,531.66.
Oh, she knows right to the penny, and I don't blame you one bit. And what about you?
I raised just shy of $36,000.
Oh, that's incredible. That is so good to hear. I love that. And then altogether, the entire chapter raised how much?
Over $113,000. So this was our 3rd year for this particular campaign, so we're just shy of $300,000 right now.
It's amazing. It is amazing, and you want to be able to continue to do that. Does the money actually stay in New Mexico?
It does go up to a general national fund, and then it trickles back down as needed within each chapter. I can say that last year our patient services did contribute to over 400 families in New Mexico and El Paso.
Wow. Love that. Love to hear that, and I love that people have an opportunity to get involved. And so while you're all here, why don't we tell people how they can get involved if they're interested in doing so?
Well, the next great thing that I would love to plug is our Light the Night Walk, which yes. Jason did refer to. It's going to be at ABQ Uptown on September 24th.
Okay.
And it's a family-friendly walk. What makes it really unique is that it is in the evening, and everyone carries illuminated balloons that either they recognize that they're supporting a survivor, or it's in memory of, or they're just a supporter of our organization.
I love that. And what time is that again?
It's going to be at 5 p.m. on Saturday, September 24th. And it'll go until about 8 p.m.
So you have plenty of time to prepare. Mark your calendars now and just know that that's a day that you'll designate for the walk. And you said in Uptown.
Yes.
So very easy to find. That sounds like a great idea. And I love the fact that you're going to illuminate the, it's so different and that's special. I love to hear that. An evening, not as hot. So you really have no excuse that it will be too hot. And I want to remind everybody also how they can contact you at this point if they're interested in getting involved. Tell everybody once again the website and any other information for contacting.
Well, for Light the Night, if you go to www.lightthenight.org/NM, you can find out more about the walk. And then here, our local office, the phone number is 505-872-0141, and I can be reached at extension 228 because this program and the walk are both my programs.
So. Right, and you've been here before.
I have.
You've been here before.
When we kicked this off.
Yeah, and I remember you saying that you were going to be doing this, and now we actually have the proof right here. People really win, and people really make a difference, and that's really what it's all about. Congratulations both to Jason and Barbara. Judy, thank you again so much for being here, and we really appreciate what you're doing, and I hope just being here today you brought a lot of awareness to something so important. Thank you. So. I appreciate that. And if you are on the run or you just need to chillax, try the Oasis Corrales, or be back in the kitchen in just a moment.